This is Group 4, and this is our PSA to freshmen about Aggie traditions. Gig 'em.
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be telling you guys about the tradition called Midnight Yell. Midnight Yell is one of the biggest traditions here at A&M, and it happens every night before a home football game. Students gather at midnight to practice the yells that they also do during the games and just to get ready for the game the next day. So this tradition actually started back in 1913, and it's just been a way for Aggies to come together and build their school spirit ever since. If you're going to go to Midnight Yell, especially for the first time, it's important to pay attention to what's going on around you and follow the yell leaders, respect the traditions, and just be mindful of the people around you since it can get really crowded. Midnight Yell is something a lot of students look forward to, and knowing how it works helps make it the experience better for everyone. If you want to learn more about it, you can check out the Texas A&M Traditions website.
Hello, I'm Simone Marquez, and I'm going to be talking about traditions and the Corps Cadets. The A&M Corps are known as the Keepers of Tradition, and they are involved in many important events. It is all student-led, and they have multiple groups within the Corps. They are in charge of the colors. They're in guard mount, which is taking the flag down at night and raising it in the morning. The marching band is also part of the Corps. They're in charge of the parades during football games, and they play other important events outside of the campus. There are also other special units, such as Fish Drill Team, Parsons Mounted Cavalry, SEAL Platoon, Ranger Challenge, and the Ross Volunteers, who go out and complete and perform for the university. A&M Yell leaders are also in the Corps, along with Reveille's caretakers. But in my opinion, the most important part of Corps traditions is silver taps.
At Texas A&M, we have three important remembrance ceremonies, one of which being Silver Taps, which is held for current students who lose their lives. It is held in the Academic Plaza at 10:15 p.m. in complete darkness and silence, as a bugler plays a special rendition of taps known as Silver Taps, creating a powerful and solemn tribute to the fallen Aggie. The Bonfire Memorial is held on November 18th at 2:42 a.m., the exact time and date of the initial collapse back in 1999. That collapse, we lost 12 Aggies, so this memorial reflects on their legacy, unity, and sacrifice. Muster is held every April 21st, where Aggies from around the world come together and answer here for the fallen Aggies of the previous year, symbolizing that they are never forgotten. Attending these ceremonies is important because it shows respect and honor for those who have lost their lives. As students, being there, standing together in remembrance, supporting one another, and upholding values defines what it's like to be an Aggie in the community.
Coming to Texas A&M, I thought I had it all figured out. But the truth is, I was nervous, I didn't know anybody, I didn't know what to expect. Then I went to fish camp, and everything changed. Fish camp isn't just about learning the traditions, it's about finding your place. It's where a bunch of freshmen, aka strangers, become friends, and where you realize you're not doing this alone. In just a few days, I met people who made this huge campus feel smaller and a lot more like home. So if you're feeling unsure about starting college, that's okay, but don't miss the chance to start strong. Go to fish camp because your Aggie experience doesn't start on the first day of class. It starts with the people you meet along the way.
On January 2nd, 1922, at the Dixie Classic, Aggies were facing an injury crisis during the Century College football game, where they only had 11 players actually available. So they called upon the former Aggie E. Kingill from the stands, who was a reporter at the time, to suit up in a injured player's jersey, and he stood on the sidelines for the whole game in case he was needed to play. And that's where the phrase 12th man comes from. And in honor of that, we as Aggies and 12 men stand at all football games the whole time. And on the other side of that is the Aggie War Hymn, which shows our love for the college, our deep-seated values, and our rivalry with TU. It's because they have very polar values compared to us.